Hey everyone, this is Linnea Lueken with the Heartland Institute, here with another climate fact check. This time examining the claim that climate change is causing more frequent and more extreme flooding. The UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change reports that it has only low confidence that climate change is impacting flooding, including having low confidence in even a sign that flooding frequency has changed at all. This means it's just as likely that climate change makes flooding less frequent and severe. Rivers and streams that have not been altered by human development show very little, if any, change in flooding events, and we need to use caution when making claims about flooding that occur in places that are in natural floodplains, like South Louisiana and Washington, D.C., for example. Development in those areas makes it more likely for flooding to occur because of the increase in hard surfaces like concrete, preventing water from soaking into the ground. Floods always have and always will occur. With no increase in overall flooding activity, there's no reason to blame any recent, current, or near-future flooding event on climate change. To make that connection, you would have to have an increasing trend, but no such trend exists. We also need to watch out for future projections that predict worsening flooding. Projections are not proof or even evidence, so take predictive statements like this with a grain of salt. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, tracks the economic costs associated with flooding in the United States. Their data show that these costs, as a proportion of the US GDP, have declined over time as the Earth modestly warmed. NOAA also stated in the 2018 National Climate Assessment that human-induced warming has not been formally identified as a factor in increased riverine flooding, and the timing of any emergence of a future detectable human-caused change is unclear. A study in the peer-reviewed Journal of Hydrology that looked at flooding trends in the United States and Europe found that the number of significant trends was about the number expected due to chance alone. Yet another study, this one published in the peer-reviewed Hydrological Sciences Journal, concludes, "We have only low confidence in numerical projections of changes in flood magnitude or frequency resulting from climate change." These two studies' findings support the IPCC's conclusion that the evidence of increased global flooding is lacking. That's all I have for this fact check. For the sources used as reference for this video, you can check out climateataglance.com, where you can also download a free copy of the book Climate at a Glance for teachers and students. If you prefer paper, you can purchase a hard copy on Amazon. We also have an app available called Climate at a Glance for Android and iPhone. Thanks for watching.